The word random in everyday life is not the same as random statistically. In everyday life, when you say you randomly chose someone, you mean you didn't intentionally or purposely choose that person. In statistics, random is more technically defined as when you pick out someone, that means everyone that could have been chosen had an equal chance of being selected. Let's say for your school newspaper, you want to do a story on people standing on line buying tickets to Disneyland. So you walk up to this quote-unquote random spot in line and you interview these three people. And then you move further down the line, you speak to these three people, you got 6 interviews, you're happy, you go home, you write your story. For most people, this counts as random because you didn't know these 6 people, you didn't intentionally seek out the people who, I don't know, hated it or anything. And so that counts as random for everyday purposes. For statistics, that's not random. Remember, for statistics, everyone who could have been chosen should have had an equal chance of being chosen. So everyone in line should have had an equal chance of being interviewed. That didn't happen here. Okay, all 3 people here were right next to each other. This spot right here, was it chosen in a scientifically random way? Or you just happened to walk up to that spot because it's on the edge of the line and it's easy to get to? Probably the latter. And these 3 people, again, they're right next to each other and they're right near the original 3. So it was not equally likely for everyone in line to have been chosen. In statistics, this would not be a random sample. It would be called a convenience sample. If a scientist were trying to pick out 6 people from this group of people in line at this moment, they'd have to do something like this. They would have to look at the line and they say, looks like there are 1,500 people in line. I'm going to go to a random number generator and ask for 6 numbers between 1 and 1,500. And then I go back to the line and count off and I interview those 6 people. Okay, so you say, fine, this sample is not statistically random, but what's wrong with that? Well, what happens is when you don't have randomness, what you're doing is you're introducing sampling bias into your sample. The sampling bias here was that all 6 people were at just about the same spot in line. That means they got to Disneyland at just about the same time. So the reporter's sample was biased in favor of people who arrived at Disneyland at whatever that time was. So in statistics, to ensure randomness, you want something like a random number generator, or blindly picking names out of a hat, or in general doing things to ensure equal chance for everyone.